Okay, Enrique, I've come back. I loved your club. Now what do you do with me?
Awesome. Okay, when you come back to my nutrition club, what I do is I introduce them to like a weight loss challenge. And I'll introduce them to a weight loss challenge. I'll show them some pictures of how much money people have actually won. You know, $500, $1,000 on the weight loss challenges. We'll also do like 21-day cleanse weight loss challenges. It's really cool when you introduce them to something like that to cleanse out their bodies. But we all do it together as a club, so that's really neat. I also show them we have these punch cards, and these punch cards, it's get 10 memberships. So you buy 10 and you get 2 free. So that keeps them coming in consistently because they're buying them, so they're coming in and trying the shakes, and they're getting 2 free memberships. So it's awesome getting them, introducing them to the punch cards. Just having great music. Like in the morning, I have a lot of the older crowd that comes in. So like with my music, I'll play like country or some other different types of stuff. And then, as the day, like our lunch hour, we have a lot of high schoolers that go in, and we're just bumping and jamming in the club. We're playing great music, and it's pretty loud in there. But some of the people love to be around that type of environment, so we'll get some older crowd in there, just wanting to be around the younger crowd. So it's really neat how we just we just make them feel welcome. You like those little note cards I was talking to you guys about, how we get their names and their phone numbers. You ask them if you can text them or give them a call. We have inspirational quotes that we put up every single day on our boards. And our inspirational quotes, what I'll do is I'll send them out to some of the people that are like, yeah, you can send me out inspirational quotes. Or else what I'll do, like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning when I wake up, I'm like, wakey, come get a shaky. So like I'll text them stuff like that. I text a bunch of my friends over and over until they finally came in after like 2, 3, 4 months. So I never stopped, but I'll do different things like that. What else? Oh, I do raffles inside of, like when there's a lot of people, I'll also do raffles. I'll raffle off products so people can try the different products like multivitamins or cell activators, or just little things like protein bars, lift-offs, shaker cups. So it's just really neat how we just incorporate all those things. And then also invite them to like our boot camps for the women. They're intimidated from boot camps, so we call it booty camp. Booty camp, yeah.
That's fun.
What else?
Okay, so do you do any kind of educational anything, like Cindy and her team invite them to an HOM to learn more? Do you do it just like in your club, at your tables, just one-on-one, or what do you do with that?
Yeah, what we'll do is like if they've lost some weight, we'll be like, would you like to come tell your story? We're having a party, which is like an HOM. We're having a party. Could you please come tell people about your story, how much weight you've lost? And they'll sit there, tell their story, and they'll also come in and listen for the business opportunity as well. And I lost my check. Wait, I had a good one. Okay. Oh yeah, and then my training, like the one-on-ones, the weight, like it's really good with the weight loss challenges. With my weight loss challenges, in-services. With my in-services, what I'll do is I'll do an in-service at one of their businesses. I'll be like, hey, well, you should set up a weight loss challenge at your business. There's like 5 or 10 people. So I'll go in, I'll weigh and measure everybody, and then I'll sell product to their people in their businesses. And I'll make the money off of them, and I'll tell them like, hey, look, you could have made this type of money, but you introduced me all these people, and I made that type of money. So introducing them that way to the business as well is a good way.
Okay, great, thank you. Okay, Zach, so tell them now what you do with your club members once they keep coming in. How do you upgrade them to products? How do you educate them? What do you do?
Well, we have a lot of fun, definitely. One thing that just popped in my mind that I have to share with you guys really fast, I'm sorry, but this is golden, okay? We actually got the bus schedule for when all the buses come, and we drive about 45 seconds in front of the bus. When the bus stop is at its maximum capacity, and we have 5 distributors jump out of the car, talk to everybody at all the bus stops. You have no idea how many invitations we get done that way. It's absolutely insanity. So just gonna throw that golden nugget out at you guys. Take it. But So how do I keep customer retention, the relationships, all that kind of stuff? You know, one of the questions that I ask myself every day I'm in the club, and I really, you know, ask you guys to ask yourself this question every day is, are you having fun going to the club every single day? Are you having fun going to the club? If you're not, if you say, oh, I can't wait to leave tonight, you know, is it 4 o'clock yet? Is it 6 o'clock yet? Or, oh, another day at the club, I gotta go back there, when? Guys, you're in trouble. You're in serious trouble. Because it's just like making those phone calls to all of our clients, right? Or to those distributors. We got a smile on our face, right? Fake it, you know, because then we project that. So if you're not excited every day about going to your club, the retention rates of your club are going to drastically be reduced. So what can you do every single day for yourself to make your club more enjoyable? I think that's a huge one right there, okay? Whether it's up here, whether it's at home, whether it's your distributors that you choose to have work in your club, whether it's the clients that you accept to have come into your club, okay? That being said, what kind of promotions can you do to promote more business? One of my goals is to have all of my clients to have the same knowledge of a distributor, because then I understand, they know the value of why they need to come back every single day. And once they get that knowledge, guess what happens? They become a distributor. You guys see that? So if I can have all my clients do a lot of those presentations and ask them to do more than just have them be clients, they start feeling a little bit better. They stand a little bit higher, you know? I ask them to do more. So I even ask my clients to sometimes do a presentation with the new client. Even when I sign up a new distributor, hey, can you explain this new distributor the products? Wow, that's pretty cool. Because now if I have clients explaining the products, they're gonna wanna stick with the deal. They understand it, they're passionate, and they have ownership. So that's another thing in my nutrition clubs that we all say every single day. This is not your club. You pay the rent, you do the deal, it's their club. Give them ownership, okay? And amazing things are gonna happen with you guys. The parties that we have, I like to think of them as an open house. It's an open house to come take a look at Herbalife. It's an opportunity for them to bring their friends, their family, everybody. Now, how much time does that take me to set up for the parties? Absolutely no time. Why? I ask the clients to do it. Hey, who's bringing the meatballs? Who's bringing the chicken sandwiches? No soda at my parties, but who's bringing the water? We could bring the peach mango. I don't know, whatever the deal is, okay? But the clients are bringing the food because it's their club and they want to support their club because it is the pillar of the community, okay?
Awesome. So let's go into that. Let's talk a little bit about what kind of fun events do you do? What other things do you do that generate business within your club? Cindy?
Okay, well, we're not doing a lot of things like I know these guys are doing with DJs and things like that. There have been a lot of shake parties, which turns into a huge party. All the distributors, all the supervisors that are working in the club, they join together, they bring the Rice Krispies treats, the weight loss pies, you know, the peanut butter balls and all that kind of stuff, and it just turns into this wild party. There's been as many as 60 or more at a shake party. Sometimes a lot more, in fact, many times a lot more effective than the HOM, you know, Tuesday night meetings. It's laid back, it's fun, people are telling their stories, customers and clients of the club are coming to tell their story. We actually have one girl here with us that just came as a result to come to tell her story. Unbelievable, tremendous weight loss, all from just taking part, becoming a part of it, taking ownership. Like Zach was talking about, that is huge for us. So far, you know, I'm certain we're going to head that direction pretty quickly. Lots of fun. We have, you know, some of the group just did a breast cancer walk, a lot of things like that, just taking part in things like that. But that's about it for us at this point.
Okay, and really it's not something that you need to apologize for. Every club is going to have a different personality with what they do. what is the benchmark of a successful club? That you do have customers that keep coming back, that you do have customers that get onto programs, that you do have customers that upgrade to distributors. You have all these different things happening, and every single day you have income coming in from your club. That's the benchmark of a successful club, that people are coming back, they're happy, they're smiling, they're laughing, they're going, I love this place. It doesn't mean that you have to do specific things, okay? It means that the atmosphere is there, the attitude is there, and the people are coming back. That's what's most important. Enrique, I know you guys do a lot of things, so share with us.
Yeah, so like in my nutrition club, we'll decorate for like holidays, we'll decorate for different occasions. Thank you, Mom. She goes and does all that stuff. I'll decorate, I'll put the stuff up, and she goes and rearranges everything and puts stuff everywhere else, and my sisters as well. But, you know, we do a lot of decorating in our club, like for Halloween. It's really scary in there right now, and we just have some lights up, so it's really neat. For Christmas, for Halloween, what we did is we did pumpkins. We had everybody make pumpkins, like arts and crafts time. And we had people like make their pumpkins, put their names up on the wall, just so they could be a part of something. You know, for Cinco de Mayo, we dressed up in mariachis uniforms, and we had our, you know, my sisters had their dresses and stuff like that. So just something, you know, fun and different all the time. In our community right now, what we got going on, it's breast cancer awareness. It's Think Pink. So what we do is like we all dress, you know, like we have different days. Like on Fridays, we all dress pink, and I have this thing in my hair right here. See it right there?
I saw that.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
So what I did is there's a studio, a hair studio right next to my nutrition club. So they went in and they charged $5 to put these hair extensions in everybody's hair. So I had about 250 some people coming to my nutrition club because that's where the location was at, where everybody was getting their hair, and all the money went back into breast cancer, you know, raising money for that as well. So it was really neat. So yeah,
That's
just giving
awesome.
back to the community. And one other thing that we did, we set up, there was a 5K that went in along with that Think Pink. So I made t-shirts for everybody. I had everybody sign up on one of the walls, and we had over 78 people. It was $10 per person, so really giving back to the community. But we had it was $10 per person, and we had t-shirts. And we went out there, we did the 5K run. Most people have never done a 5K in their whole life. So it was really neat for them to go out there and say they accomplished the 5K, and they're all excited about their times. And they're like, when are we gonna do another one? So it's just really getting together as a community, as a nutrition club, and getting healthy and having fun at the same time. So, and then,
Go ahead.
Sorry. So after some of my weight loss challenges, what I'll do is I'll do fashion shows. And with the fashion shows, my sister, she designs clothes, and I'll do some as well. But we have people come in with their clothes, and what we do is we have these men and women, and they're up doing doing the runway like models. A lot of people have never been models in their life, and they tell people, they're like, hey, come to my fashion show, come to my fashion show. So we'll have, you know, set up all nice, and people are, you know, they're walking, and we just make it fun and exciting to people. But I also introduce like the winners of the weight loss challenge there, and there's new people there, and they're just like, what's this all about? This is fun. They're having a fashion show, and you know. And it's just something cool to go to, and it's exciting.
Thank you. Now, Zach's mother, Nancy Tartle, is actually one of my president's team members, and she's awesome. And also, you can flip this, okay? We're talking about people coming into the club, but don't forget, you as the club member, you saw two different ways to get in services, right? To go to other businesses. You know, Nancy is, you know, really keen on, you can also go to a beauty salon and you can say to them, you know what, I can bring more value to you. I can make your business offer more services than anyone else in your area. It can be, you know, exclusive for you. We can come in, we can do wellness evaluations, we can do body fat analysis, and so you can bring yourself into someone else's business that already has a clientele. Oh, that's cool, right? And then as you're doing that, what are you doing? Here's my invitation. Come and visit me at my club. And you're inviting them into your club as well. So you're both getting business from it. And that can be done in so many different arenas. It's brilliant. So Zach, your club rocks. So tell them about what you do in your club.
Total and utter chaos. I think that works pretty well. That's a lot of fun. But, you know, it's just every day, are the clients smiling, all that kind of stuff. You know, can you know everybody's name? And you know, it's not just throwing parties all the time. We do throw a once-a-month party. It's called a Client Appreciation Party. And during those parties, we like to do raffles and giveaways. And you know, during Thanksgiving, we give out 25 turkeys for some of the club members who maybe can't afford a turkey that year, and all these different things like that are just fun. We donated money to the Herbalife Family Foundation, but on behalf of all the club members. So we got a photo of one of the girls and put it up on the wall. That was really cool. We do Family Day in the Park, where we all wear Herbalife shirts. We kind of clean up some of the garbage. They can bring their kids and all that kind of stuff, really include them. Another thing we do is we get like H3O sticks and the Hydrate sticks, and we put them in balloons, and we blow it up, and we get a baseball bat, like a wiffle bat, a button, we tape it at the end, and all the kids, I don't know how safe this is, right? But all the kids run around, pop in the balloons, and then we even write little notes in a lot of the balloons. And it's something cool, right? And they look forward to it. They're so excited. They can't wait to come back to the club because they can't wait for what tomorrow has in store for them. Because, that's the fun. That's one of the highest points of their day. There was something else, too, that was really great I wanted to cover. But how many people here have seen Coyote Ugly, or you guys know what we're talking about, right? Exactly. So what do? They get huge attention because all of a sudden they stop what they're doing, right? And they start dancing. So we're like, hey, that's kind of cool. How can we implement that into Herbalife? So every night as we close for an hour, it's not really a nightclub or anything, right? It's a nutrition club. But we pump up the music a little more. We do all that kind of fun stuff. We try to promote a lot of the clients to dance and just have fun while they're drinking their Alatea and shake. And it's just a good time, laughing. And then all the distributors come out in a line and kind of dance. Usually lasts for about 30 seconds, and I'm the last one dancing, and then everybody else is like, I can't do this anymore. But it's fun, and clients laugh, and they want to be a part of it, And it's just a great thing to really do. Wearing costumes, I'm with Enrique, any opportunity you can to have people say, wow, that looks awesome and unique. They want to keep coming back to see what you look like, all that kind of stuff. It all works in the club. Everything works in the club. It's just absolutely wild.
Right.
One other thing that I did is I took a lot of distributors, and we wanted to do something that was involved with community service in the community. And when we opened up the club, we couldn't go knock on every single door and do soliciting because all the signs said no soliciting and everything. But what we could do is go around to all the different businesses and say, hey, we're a new business. Are you a part of any community service activities here in the community? Because we do want to join one of them that's going on here. And we use that as a way to come in, and what we actually end up doing is having them ask us, what kind of business are you in? What do you do? And all the human resources departments were just sending their people in droves over to the club after that. And it was like we gave and they gave, and it was just absolutely wild, and it was a lot of fun. The other thing is, if the club is closing and somebody comes by and it's time for them to go, I always have like little cookies and cream shake packets to give them because I never want them to, feel, oh shoot, I didn't get it, I gotta go. So it's different fun things like that that really have them look up to you and really can drive your business in a real positive direction.
Thank you. Give him a hand.